How you doing? Mr. DJ back tonight. Gonna go to my 60s YouTube channel, Outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100, September 14th, 1968. As we go back almost 50 years ago, 48 years ago, excuse me, I got a hell of a remake. Oh, it's just lovely. It's actually, this should have been a much bigger hit. Seriously, I know it sounds like a cliche saying it should be a much bigger hit, but really, this record should have been tops, at least in the top 20. Let's go to Billboard's Hot 100 that week of September 14th, 1968. Let me go ahead and give you the top five hits from that week. Top five. Number five, we got 123 Red Light by 1910 Fruit Gum Company at number five. Number four, down from number two, Born to Be Wild, Heavy Metal Thunder by Steppenwolf. It went to number two. Light My Fire by Jose Feliciano. That is the version of Light My Fire that I can get into. It's classic summer 68 song. Wow, I didn't know it got that high at number three. Harper Valley PTA, brilliant record by Jenny C. Riley at number two. People Got to Be Free by the Rascals be their last number one hit, and that was at number one, September 14th, 1968. Now let's go all the way down to the bottom of Billboard's Hot 100, all the way down to number 100. Excuse me, number 100. It debuted at number 100. It would stay at number 100 for 2 weeks. And you won't guess what it is, what it was. Fats Domino doing a rendition of Madonna. He is very close to the original version by the Beatles. But the Beatles themselves might have been influenced by Fats Domino. This is a perfect boogie woogie piano playing song. This is just right for Fats Domino. Fats Domino must have heard Lady Madonna said, "Hey, these guys are doing me. So hell, I'm gonna do the Beatles. I'm gonna do the Beatles doing me." Lady Madonna. Now here's how Lady Madonna got started though. Paul McCartney based a piano riff on a song, a tune that came out back in 1956. His name was Humphrey Littleton. It was called Bad Penny Blues. It was a traditional jazz uh, record, but it had that funky, that boogie woogie piano piece that was so that was so catchy, and came out in 1956. It was a hit in England. Guess who recorded it? George Martin, 1956. Ringo Starr, he asked, years later, Ringo Starr said, "Man, how did you get that sound, George? How'd you get that sound on Bad Penny Blues?" And Paul McCartney started working on Penny Blues, basing Lady Madonna off that tune. Now here's what Paul McCartney says, and he does admit to a Fats Domino influence on this record. A quote from Paul McCartney. Let me bring it up for you real quick. Lady Madonna was me sitting down at the piano trying to write a bluesy boogie woogie thing. It reminded me of Fats Domino for some reason, so I started singing a Fats Domino impression. It took my other voice to a very odd place. Quote unquote by Paul McCartney. By the way, on Bad Penny Blues, the piano solo, the boogie piano, was played by Johnny Parker. Legendary Johnny Parker played that. Lady Madonna by the Beatles debuted at number. Well, first off, Lady Madonna was recorded February the 3rd through the 6th, or maybe it was February the 3rd and the 6th. This was before they went on their sabbatical in India with the Maharishi, meditating among the mountains, still writing songs for what later became the White Album while they were attending this retreat, this transcendental meditation sabbatical with the Maharishi. Song was recorded in 5 takes, released here in the United States. It debuted at number 23 on March 27, 1968. Debuted at number 23, very high debut. Such was the power of the Beatles at the time. Song went to number 4 on Billboard's Hot 100. I thought it went to number 1 over here. I'm going to have to double check on that. But then later on, Fats Domino came out with his version. And gosh, just listen to it. It's almost as good. No, as a matter of fact, it's as good as the original. Here's another Fats Domino influence. Fats Domino's one of his hits, 1956, Blue Monday. It tracked the trials and tribulations of a working class man working 6, 7 days a week. The Beatles did the same thing with Lady Madonna. They did it from a woman's perspective. A woman who's just overwhelmed, who's working really hard, new issues keep springing up day by day, written from a working woman's perspective in Liverpool, Lady Madonna by the Beatles. That fast domino, the Beatles connection right there in the theme of the song and the music of the record. Well, here is Fast Domino at number 100 on Billboard's Hot 100 of March 14th, not March, September 14th, 1968. His rendition of Lady Madonna. Here's the Fat Man.